Hi everyone, my name is Kellyn, and I'm going to be talking about nutrition and how it affects Rocky Mountain Bighorn survivability. All of the research that I'm going to be talking about was conducted by Brittany Wagler and Rachel Smiley through Dr. Kevin Monteith's Large Ungulate Lab, who I'm hoping to be able to work for this spring and summer. Since the introduction of pneumonia-causing pathogens in the Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep herds, all three of the herds that they look at in this study, the Absaroka herd in Cody, the Grovant herd in Jackson, and the Whiskey Mountain herd in DuBois, have experienced different trends of growth and decline in their population numbers, specifically the Whiskey Mountain herd experiencing really low lamb-to-ewe ratios and poor maintenance of the herd. So this raises the question, why are some herds able to continue to grow populations even in the presence of the pathogen while others cannot? Studies have been done before about specifically into the causes of the pathogen and how it affects the sheep, but not looking into nutrition and how that affects the bighorns being able to launch a proper immune response. So captures happen twice a year, once in March and once in December. The March capture sets the groundwork for the studies that they continue to do throughout the summertime. In both captures, they take samples and look for the Pastura, Multocida, and Mycoplasma pneumoniae pathogens, which have been discovered when pneumonia die-offs occur. Also, what happens in the March captures is they'll collar and implant ewes so that they know when lambs drop in the spring. So by testing twice a year, they're able to see how the nutritional condition of the ewes leads to immune function. And particularly in the Whiskey Mountain herd, ewes come out of their winter grazing in poorer shape than the other sheep in the other herds. So once again, we are faced with the question of why are these sheep not faring as well? In order to answer this, they're looking at fecal matter and analyzing it for what these sheep are eating and the digestibility and availability of the plants, as well as conducting veg surveys. So by looking at more than just the pathogen and past it into what affects the ability to launch a proper immune response in these sheep, we can begin to understand how the herd reacts to population and habitat change, predation, and the disease itself. So in the 2019 summer, they captured and collared 18 lambs, 14 from the Whiskey Mountain herd and 4 from the Jackson herd. Unfortunately, all of them ended up dying, as you can see, mostly from pneumonia. So all of this data is being used together to assess ewe nutritional condition and allocation of energy when it comes to maintenance of herself and the lamb. So this study is going to continue through 2021, the next step being looking at a specific part of the Whiskey Mountain herd that continues to stay in high elevations even through the summertime and seems to, according to a game and fish study, have better survivability among the lambs. So bighorn sheep are really sociable animals, and once the pathogen is in the herd, it tends to continue to stay in the herd and wreak havoc. And understanding these animals and how they remain healthy in the face of a pathogen when it is present is key to attempting to restore what was once the largest Rocky Mountain herd and is now on the face of decline. Thank you for listening.